I mean, just on a personal level, dude, it's been awesome. I mean, you showing me like the lessons that we've had together have been huge. I'm incredibly grateful. I've grown, I feel like in the amount of time that I've put in, I've grown a huge amount. It's completely worth the investment because, yeah, that amount of knowledge can take you so many more places than if you're not making that investment or you're just trying to learn it on your own. And to me, there's so much information out there on the internet or books or whatever. And I think the way that we approached it, it made it approachable, right? It kind of demystified it of like, oh, wow, there's this big, huge world of music theory out there that's scary and unapproachable. But I think that's not true. I think the way that we approached it, where okay, let's start from the basics and then build on to the basics and keep adding in a way that makes sense. Like, I feel like, having from what we've worked on and kind of the basics of the lessons in the theory, it's like I have this foundation now that I know, okay, I can take, I have every new concept or new idea fits into that foundation as a building block, and I know where it fits and I know how to kind of work with that block. I mean, something as simple as the caged method was huge for me. Even having like that basic idea of how to navigate the fretboard or how to approach the guitar in a way that was kind of systematic and made sense and gave me some more structure. Now I find myself wanting to understand a chord progression and what's the key or what's the mode and how do you work with that, instead of, I think before, I would just learn the chord progression and maybe you try to look up whatever the key was. But I find myself applying, turning on my brain and trying to use that intellectual understanding